watching 3 Questions with Kat. Hey everyone, we are back for another 3 Questions with Kat, and I am here today with Megan.
Hello.
We have worked together a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a few times. So I thought I'd pull her out here and ask her the 3 questions that she has no idea. So
surprise.
It's a surprise. So I know she's going to be good because she's a teacher, right?
Yeah, I always play the teacher, apparently.
So, Megan, what's going to help our audience is if they know what stops people from success. What stops people from being successful?
I think for me, what was kind of holding me back was feeling like I had to be something that someone else wanted me to be. But no, as soon as I kind of realized that I just needed to be me, I started getting the things in my life that I was working toward.
And that can be a challenge if you've got people who you admire that are expecting certain things of you or wanting you to be certain things, and you're like, I love you and I want to make you happy, but that's not me.
That's a good point, and I think that everyone's path is a little different, and so sometimes what works for one person doesn't work for another, and I think people can be really well-meaning to say, like, you should do it this exact way, but ultimately this
works for so-and-so, but you're like, that's not me. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel like my style or my thing.
You got to kind of
you
follow
cannot
your
be
own...
who they want you to be.
Yes.
You have to be, your path is different.
Yeah.
So, and you have to know that. You got to get like deep in your core to...
You have to feel like that's okay. I think sometimes there's a lot of pressure, like we were talking about, to be something that other people want you to be, or even sometimes that you feel like you want to be, but maybe that's not actually who you need to be.
So you're not being true to yourself.
Yes, exactly.
That stops you from success.
A lot of it is like having the self-compassion to understand that you're enough.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay, the second question is, how do you get over obstacles? You got stuff standing in the way between you and your goals and the things that you want in life. How do you get over that, around it, through it? What do you do to get over that?
I mean, I think a lot of it is mindset. I used to think that these obstacles were like these fences that were up here. And then I had to reframe that for myself and realize that yes, there's still obstacles, but it's something that I can actually climb over. And it's something, I've got like this little, it's an obstacle, but it's down here. And guess what? I can just kind of, like a lot of my...
Step on it.
Like
it's not a mountain. Yeah. I have a poem that says, it's not a mountain, it's just a mound.
Yeah, and I think reframing that was so helpful for me, because I used to think everything was insurmountable, when in reality, we actually have the ability to get through so much more than maybe we sometimes give ourselves credit for. We're stronger than we think.
Getting over the obstacles is by changing it, reframing it to think it's not a mountain, it's just a mound. The problem's not too big,
but you can get through it, and things that are hard can make you grow in positive ways if you allow them to.
So yeah, it's your self-talk, it's your mindset, it's changing how big you see it.
Yes, and surrounding yourself with people who are supportive of you, who are going to help you be the best version of yourself that you can be, so that you can get over those obstacles.
Okay, that's great. The third and final question I like to ask, Megan, is what do you wish you would have known 5 years ago?
Oh my gosh, so many things.
So many things, right? So many.
I think there's this perfectionist mindset that I used to have, which really made it impossible for me to grow, because I was always trying so hard to be perfect. But guess what? No one's perfect.
That's stifling.
Yes, it's impossible. It's completely impossible. So I started to think about more being in a growth mindset, where I could continue to grow, and I kind of accepted the fact that I wasn't perfect, and I accepted the fact that I didn't know everything, and that I was a work in progress. And as soon as I kind of came to that, I was able to just to like start climbing these hills and mountains that I was never able to do before, because before it was like, well, I have to just pretend like I'm at the top of the mountain, even though I know that I'm not.
Yeah, you weren't taking joy in the journey. You thought like I had to have it all together. We had to pretend like it's all in place, and now you embrace your hot mess and you just go with it.
And it's not an excuse to like be lazy or be like rude or whatever. It's the opposite that actually happened for me, was like, I started to have more compassion for myself and others, because I realized that I wasn't perfect, and that's okay. And no one else is perfect, and that's okay. And we're all just doing our best.
Give yourself some growth grace.
Yes. And just embrace the fact that you are a work in progress, and that's going to help you make that progress that you want to make.
That's awesome, Megan. Where can they find you if they want to look you up?
Yes, I am at the Megan Rees, the word MEGANREES.
And that's on what
platform? I'm on Instagram primarily, but I think I use that same handle for most of my social.
Okay, go find her. Thank you so much.
Was so fun. It's so fun to see you again, work together.
Bye.
To overcome your obstacles standing in the way of your success and have the tips you need to reach your dreams.